At the second month of nationwide lockdown, as it happens to be the 69th day of extended lockdown today. It has been a turbulent few days with a massive rise in the number of COVID-19 cases as 234 more individuals tested positive for the virus in the country yesterday, which is the highest single-day spike in Nepal. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanama and these are the top stories of the hour. The ongoing nationwide lockdown extended till 14th of June. 25,000 Nepalese stranded abroad to be repatriated. The number of coronavirus cases in the country goes past the 1,400 mark with 234 new cases detected on a single day yesterday. COVID-19 cases recorded in 55 districts. Almost 100,000 Nepalese nationals returned home from India in just over 2 weeks' time. An estimated 1.5 million Nepali nationals still waiting to return from India. And the ruling Nepal Communist Party's Secretariat meeting fails to take a concrete decision on disputed MCC agreement, directs the government to halt all activities related to MCC. The government has decided to extend the ongoing nationwide lockdown till 14th of June as the country has witnessed a continued surge in coronavirus cases. The cabinet meeting held yesterday at the official residence of the Prime Minister in Baluwatar decided to extend the lockdown by another 12 days in a bid to fight against the global pandemic of COVID-19. Nepal has been under lockdown since 24th of March. Likewise, the meeting has also decided to suspend all international flights and seal international borders until 30th of June. Speaking to journalists after the cabinet meeting, Finance Minister and government spokesperson Yuvraj Khatioda said that the government had decided to extend the lockdown in view of the rising number of coronavirus cases in the country as of recent. However, said that the lockdown modality can be changed depending upon the effect of the virus in respective regions. The cabinet has also decided to mobilize Nepal Army to manage Nepalese repatriate Nepalese from various countries. Nepal Army would also be deployed in regions that have the highest number of cases so far. The Nepal government has decided to repatriate 25,000 Nepalese stranded in India and various other countries amid the global pandemic and has determined 20 border transits to bring Nepalese from India. Now, the number of COVID-19 cases in the country has exceeded 1,400 after more than 200 people were found positive for coronavirus yesterday alone. A total of 234 new cases were detected in 16 districts yesterday, which was the highest number of cases to be recorded in the country on a single day. The number of COVID-19 cases has now reached 1,446. Out of the total cases, 674 cases were recorded in the last 4 days. 109 individuals were found positive to coronavirus in Kapilvastu district alone. 51 new cases were recorded on a single day on Friday. After the total 2,575 samples tested under PCR method, 17 COVID-19 cases each were detected in Kalikot and Sarlahi, 15 in Dailek, 11 in Siraha, 9 in Saptari, 7 in Dhanusha, 6 in Rohtahat, 5 in Dang and 4 in Mahottari yesterday. Likewise, 2 cases each were recorded in Parsa and Sankhwasabha, while a key case each were detected in Bajura, Lalitpur, Bara and Chapa districts. COVID-19 cases were seen for the first time in Kalikot, Bajura and Sankhwasabha, and the coronavirus cases have now been recorded in 55 districts. Kapilvastu district has the highest number of cases as 269 individuals have been found positive to the virus. Rohtahat has the second highest number of cases with 188. Provinces 2 and 5 have the highest number of COVID-19 cases with 547 each. Meanwhile, Nepal recorded its 7th death from COVID-19 after a 35-year-old man from Dullu municipality in Dailek district succumbed to the virus yesterday. On a brighter note, 219 people have recovered from coronavirus in the country so far. Now, almost 100,000 Nepalese nationals have returned home from India in just over 2 weeks' time, and it is expected that this trend will remain intact for some days to come, as there are an estimated 1.5 million Nepalese nationals still trying to return home from India. However, quarantine centers and precautionary measures to curb the transmission of novel coronavirus from these returning individuals have not been well managed. There has been a large influx of people returning home from India through several transits of the Nepal-India border. This has increased the challenges in managing these people in Nepal. Karnali province and Sudur Paschim province have shown some initiatives to manage quarantine facilities and health screenings of these people. However, province 1, 2 and 5 are overlooking the flow of people and have not taken the required precautionary measures. As the country is in a state of lockdown, the people of the eastern region who have entered through the western border are facing problems in returning to their home districts. The local administrations of districts adjacent to the Indian border are managing the quarantine stay of these people. However, the local levels have shown strong displeasure towards the reluctance of the central and provincial governments in the management of these people. According to the Nepalese embassy in Delhi, more than 2 million Nepalese are in India, while 1.5 million of them are seeking to return home. The government should expand the quarantine centers to the local levels to better manage these people. There is a call on the government to let people who wish to remain in self-quarantine at their own home, which can also support government expenses to some extent. The Secretariat meeting of the ruling Nepal Communist Party has directed the government to halt all the activities related with the American-funded Millennium Challenge Corporation, or MCC, until the agreement bill is endorsed by the Parliament. The Secretariat meeting directed the government to halt the activities related with the controversial agreement after tensions flared up within the ruling party as the government included programs related with the MCC in the annual budget. Party spokesperson Naren Kazi Shrestha informed that the Parliament would decide on the fate of the bill after thorough studies on the report prepared by the task team of the party. Finance Minister Yuvraj Khatiwara, while presenting the annual budget for the upcoming fiscal year on Thursday, had included the construction of a 400 kilovolt capacity inter-country transmission line under the MCC agreement. Senior leader Jhalnath Khanal and leader Bhim Rao opposed the government's decision to include the MCC in the annual policies and programs and criticized the government for including such a controversial agreement in the annual budget. The disgruntled leaders are all set to put pressure on the Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, citing that the inclusion of MCC program in the budget without its endorsement could not be justified. At a time when the community spread of COVID-19 has intensified in various districts of the country, private school operators are bent on moving ahead with the new admission process. In a bid to collect academic fees, the private school operators have started lobbying to give validity to online classes and have announced of opening the new admission from 3rd of June. The scenario has led to undue pressure on parents and school students. In the face of global COVID-19 pandemic, the state is more concerned about saving lives and normalizing the lifestyle of the general public. The government also needs to put a significant emphasis on precautionary measures to combat the spread of novel coronavirus. However, private school operators are trying to open new admission in the meantime. Citing their need to pay salaries to the school staff, pay rental charges and bank installments, they have started lobbying to open new admissions. They are also emphasizing on giving validity to online classes. Educationists, however, feel there is a concern on behalf of school operators to collect fees rather than for the health of their students. A press release issued by the umbrella organizations of private schools, PAPSON and NPAPSON, states that admission process would begin by maintaining social distancing. Educationists feel that it is just a ploy to collect fees rather than their concern for the students' hampered education. At the same time, many students do not have internet access, while many children are staying with their families in villages. And that's all for the moment. Keep watching Kantipur Television HD for more news and entertainment. Have a good day and stay safe.